So all this stuff, right? I mean, Coke stuff, don't get me wrong, is great, but the market is a little bit flooded. It's a little bit harder at the moment. How do you think this is legit? Everything that I look at on this jersey tells me that this is not legit. Right, but that's what I'm saying. That's original. That's original. And
they're all the
difference.
Yeah, no, I know.
You know, so hey guys, Pete over here. So today's video I will start first by saying my heart goes out to everybody who got affected by that horrible hurricane that hit Florida. What was the name of that? Milton. Milton. So many communities got affected by it. My heart goes out to you guys. It's absolutely devastating. And I had few people actually reached out to me asking, on a previous video we had a gentleman here who was trying to head back to Florida to help out his daughter, and you guys are asking if I have any contact information for that gentleman. I unfortunately I don't. We don't take like personal phone numbers, you know. I don't keep any records like that of, so I can't reach out to that. But you know, Timmy and Mike, thank you for reaching out and trying to help out. Both of these guys are from that area and they wanted to help. Unfortunately, hopefully he's on his way to his daughter to help her out. But yeah, once again, my heart goes out to everybody who got affected by that horrible hurricane. So let's get into today's video.
My neighbor, he moved out and he couldn't like get the truck figured out, fit the scent anywhere, so we just gave it to him.
Yeah. I mean, over the years I sold few of these, but they usually have like a name behind it. Here I don't see name who makes it. I mean, it says, you know, America 1851, America's Cup. But this is something that I can offer you just a few bucks for it, you know. Plus it's cracking through the whole thing. You know, it's just...
Can I trade it in for something?
What are you thinking? What do you want to trade it for?
With the iPad, couple it together. This iPad works, yeah. It's charged. There's a screen protector. If you take off the screen protector, the screen is like almost brand new.
Too old, my friend. 16 gig. It won't support new iOS. This is the original hookup from back in the day.
Yeah.
Just too old. I will not get any money for this in the shop here.
You don't even want it?
I don't.
No?
No. When it comes to Apple stuff, we don't want to buy anything that it's 5 years and older. You know? If this was at least more gigs, this is only 16 gigabytes. You can't even load newest iOS to it, you know?
That's the way to go. Sometimes
So,
alright.
So on this, I can give you like a $20 store credit on a boat or $10 cash.
I could do $20 store credit.
Store credit?
Can I get $5 store credit?
I don't want this.
Not at all.
I don't, because it's gonna go in a donation pile. So if you want to look around the shop, if you got something.
Alright. Yeah, I'll look around.
Okay.
Alright, thank you.
No problem. And if you don't find anything, you got 10 cash, or I can write you out a ticket that never expires.
Okay.
Okay?
What are we picking up? I'm sorry.
The jersey.
The jersey.
Okay.
I'll talk to you in a second. Talk to me about this.
Oh, other than my ball, which, by the way, thanks again for not letting me sell. It's my favorite one, the one I held on to last, but...
But talk to me, how do you think this is legit? Everything that I look at on this jersey tells me that this is not legit.
Really?
And I know you,
Say that?
I bought plenty of stuff from you.
Yeah.
From Coach's Corner, but I think if they authenticated this, they don't know what they're doing.
Oh, and as you know, that might be the case. When I went into this, I didn't know the difference between Coach's Corner and PSA. I've learned the hard way, you know.
The few things that scream at me here, that first of all, who makes this jersey? I don't even can identify who makes this jersey.
Like the brand of the jersey?
Yeah. Nobody I seen out there that it's legit either from Nike or specifically for Mitchell and Mass, who is the company that goes with Upper Deck that Jordan signs everything for, right?
Yeah.
This NBA logo doesn't exist on any jerseys like that on the back. It's always up front here on the left chest. The trimming here, they're never red. They're white and red always with the black jersey. If it's a Mitchell and Mass jersey from today's era, we'll have lines running through it.
Just curious. I never even looked at it. When does it say the year is? Just out of curiosity.
So this was authenticated 2017,
Yeah.
but...
Also, it's not that old, right? So
yeah,
it's not
well,
like
no. That's when they authenticated, but who knows when it was actually
when
signed.
they say it was signed.
Why is that A not punched out black?
I mean, that
Why? So Mitchell and Mass will make the newer jerseys that all have fill-ins in the empty spots with white, but never like this. Look at the stitching. Look how everything kind of is.
Yeah.
So,
I never really
and the
looked at
signature.
it like that, but you make some decent points.
Signature, to everything I know about his signature and that I compare to, I don't think this is a legit autograph.
Okay. Well,
And the biggest thing, just so you know in the future, MJ signed exclusive with Upper Deck before
Right.
he was even signed in by
Right.
the Bulls. It was one of those deals that,
well, that's what the one guy said about the ball. He's like, look, there are real signatures all over this, but if he's signing for just Upper Deck,
yeah.
why would he come in and sign just this one piece? And
Same
who
thing
knows?
with
Maybe
this.
it is legit. Maybe it's not. I mean, I've been disappointed with the whole process in looking into it.
So I think this actually, the jersey is fake, the signature is fake. It's not an Upper Deck jersey. Beautiful frame,
Yeah,
but
that's-
I
that's a-
wouldn't make you an offer on this.
Okay,
He's such an iconic guy. I know occasionally, very rarely, he'll do separate signing on a jersey if this was a game-worn jersey, and all of a sudden he literally took it off, signed it, and gave it to somebody.
Yeah.
Okay, or they did some kind of special charity event,
Yeah.
and he would do one too. But 99% of all the jerseys that he signs are associated with Upper Deck.
Yeah.
So, and me comparing this autograph to stuff that I seen from Upper Deck
Wouldn't
next
be
to it,
fair.
it just doesn't look good, man.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say no to it.
That's a
you know.
bummer to hear. As you know, this whole thing has kind of been a bummer, but you're always fair. I appreciate you looking at
So
it. It is
I
what
mean,
it is.
normally I would be all over this because most iconic player ever, local. I
Right.
sell this stuff here pretty good, but this one I gotta say no.
Okay.
So,
Well,
okay.
you're always fair.
All
I
right,
appreciate you looking at it.
Okay. Yeah.
Fortunately, I don't have any more, but you've always been kind, so thanks for
All right.
everything.
Take care, man.
Have a good one.
You too. So I'm super excited to share this with you guys because Ryan bought this over the weekend. I wasn't here. He called me up and he said, Pete, I'm buying this. I'm like, yes, please buy it. So never seen one in real life. What I'm looking at here, it's a cassette deck from Technics. And I believe these were made late 70s, 78, 79, something like this. So when you look at this machine, I'm going to turn it on. Obviously I can't play it because if I play some music I'm gonna get copyrighted, but incredible piece of technology back in the day. Professional cassette players specially designed to do high quality recordings. Back in the day, Matsushita Corporation, which is the company that made Panasonic, Technics, Quasar, wanted to rival, especially Technics wanted to rival with a high-end cassette players like Nakamichi, GX85 made by Akai. Those were top of the line. You know, the Nakamichi Dragon till this day is considered the best cassette deck ever made. And they really wanted to rival with those companies. So they came up with this. This is actually a two-piece cassette deck. The main deck is down here, which has 3 motors, 3 heads, and it's a closed loop. And then this piece that sits on top, it's a controller how you're gonna do that recording. So you got so many options that you can get the performance out of the tape to be almost superior, almost original recording. Now here's a little downside to this unit. All the other units from like Nakamichi and Akai were designed also to record in metal tapes. This only records chrome and normal tapes. So when you talk to guys who are into this stuff big time, they always gonna downplay this particular unit, that it cannot rival with that Dragon, you know, Nakamichi Dragon. But I think far as quality, the way this is built, and performance, and how it looks, if you love that look from late 70s, early 80s, unbelievable machine. Here's the best part. If we look over here, I even got the original boxes that came and all the paperwork. So stuff like this doesn't show up very often. Me myself, I'm a huge fan of stuff that it's from 60s and 70s, that it's silver plated. But something like this, it's going home with me. This is gonna go into my collections, because over the years that I've been doing this, I never seen one in real life. I only seen them in a catalog or in a video. How much this is worth? In a condition that this one is in, and everything works on it perfectly, anywhere between $3 grand, maybe even $4,000 depending on the market. So unbelievable buy by Ryan. Absolutely love it. Yeah, I don't have enough words. I'm so happy that this is sitting here in my shop. Okay, I'm gonna unwrap this really quick, if you don't mind, and plug it in. You said this was wrapped by him, right?
Yeah, he had it. I never unwrapped it.
I just want to plug it in,
Like,
and
I know that
see if it runs. It does make a difference if they're running or not, you know. So all this stuff, right? I mean, Coke stuff, don't get me wrong, is great, but the market is a little bit flooded. It's a little bit harder at the moment. People are not spending money on stuff like that. So the one that I have here, it's been here over a year. So you're just waiting for the right buyer, you know?
Yeah. Or you just sell it real cheap.
So it's humming. These might be a little loose, but
there's not a third hand, right? Second hand?
I don't
That's not
think.
missing, right?
Yeah, I don't think it's a third one on a second hand on this one. I feel the tension.
It wants to move.
Only thing is, it didn't lit up. You know. So I'm assuming.
Is there
Yeah,
like
it's
one light?
all black. So it's all one.
One light bulb?
Thanks a lot, man. I appreciate it.
So it's a fluorescent circle. Try to get
Do you even sell that anymore?
somewhere on eBay probably. What do you want to get out of that one? What do you think?
20?
I'm gonna agree quickly. Yes, not a problem, because I think if I get the bulb and this is running,
Sell it for 60?
I can maybe get $100.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
The bulb's
So
probably
I just
gonna be-
gotta search the bulb a little bit. So, but it is the mechanism itself for the clock is running. Let's see this one.
I promise this is the last of it. The car's empty, gentlemen.
Okay.
An hour drive, I decided to fill it up.
I'm a little scared plugging these in. I'm not gonna lie.
You should do it on the GFS.
So I wonder, the way this has like this sticky stuff here on both sides, I think that was probably part of some kind of display of
Or the fridge.
fridge
'Cause it looks
or
like a
some kind
gasket.
of machine, you know, the dispenser for Coke or something. So $25 on that one.
You said the
30.
other signs you had or whatever, they're
So
all...
on
I
this
gotta
one,
negotiate.
We gotta negotiate. Okay, yeah, 30 is good. That's fine.
You might know what that is. It's from a game. So they gave those out for one of the games probably 20 years ago. The first Call of Duty on Xbox. gave those out, like you subscribe to it, and they sent those out. I think you can
Does
buy
it
them.
still work?
Yeah, it's a night. Yeah.
We'll see what he says.
There's the infrared and night vision. I seen them on eBay for like, I don't know,
Last time we
$40.
had one of those was like 2011
But is it the
or 2012.
Call of Duty one?
The Black Ops or whatever, or Modern Warfare, whatever.
Modern Warfare, yeah.
Do we want it?
Did it sell?
I'm sure
I
they
mean,
sell.
I think even that long ago it was like $60 or something. It
I'm
wasn't
curious.
big.
I'm actually
$15.
curious.
You don't even have to look it up. $15. That's
All
it.
right,
Just get
all
rid
right.
of it.
$15
Put it in the drawer.
it is. Okay.
The baby used to use it in the backyard to see the skunk at nighttime.
What else we got that we haven't looked up? You got anything
Just
else?
these
to
two,
look up?
just these two belts. Those are vintage, she says. She bought them over 20 years ago.
I don't want these.
No,
No.
not even
No.
I think probably.
$10.
Not even $5 each.
Wow, this
Probably-
is like
I don't want them. I don't want them. I just don't do good with
Maybe
stuff
that
like
one is comparable. So
A little bit
maybe
of
we'll
rust.
get 50 or something.
so 20.
I mean, I don't know, like decals. I mean, or
Yeah.
I already saw your eyes just say
No.
20.
$20 is fine. The one that he was showing me there was like,
Like 40,
$47.
45,
Yeah,
46,
so
but it was better condition. Plus, some had the little things on them. $40.
30.
Okay, 30 is good. No arguing.
This was easy peasy.
You got to look at those Three Stooges dolls. You had
Oh,
when
yeah,
I
you
first
didn't
came
see
in,
'em
4
yet.
customers were so excited. So as soon as you put them up, you're gonna sell them, guaranteed.
Let me see.
they're kind of ugly.
19. Well, their Three Stooges are ugly. They're from high school. Like I think I bought them in '92.
Yeah, see?
Remember, it was like on TV. They used to be on late night. You could order shitty things on late night TV.
Yeah,
And these were them when you watched Three Stooges on like Channel 11 when I was younger. And I told my parents I wanted these. And that's when you had to send like a check-in. Like, this is the '90s, like before you couldn't even charge it or anything. And they've been in a plastic bag in the
They're weird looking.
closet.
If I was a little heavier set, you know, this could be me.
But 2 only
Oh,
sold.
here.
So one selling for, you said 220. One sold for 162, and then one was 100. So we agreed on, what did we agree on?
Curly, right? That's curly.
Curly, yeah.
So
The only one you're
this
missing
could
is
be Pete.
Shem. Remember
This one could be
Shem?
Kevin.
Which one?
Yeah,
And
that's
the bald
Kevin.
one could be me.
Why am I the guy with the big?
Shem came after him.
Are we the Three Stooges now? Yeah. You are the bald guy. That's Kevin with his crazy hair. The nose might be a little big on this guy, but
It's you Italian?
No.
Okay.
Greek.
that guy doesn't look like
That a little bit.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah, of
Needs
course.
a beard.
He just need glasses.
Oh,
3
no,
customers said that's
they're
amazing. You should put them like right there.
420.
Awesome. Appreciate it, gentlemen.
Thank you very much.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Oh, that's a big boy.
Yeah, I mean, I do have a smaller one, but I want to see what you guys would do for this one. Obviously iconic
Remember back in the day
brand.
when Adrian was still around, we had the Sitco stuff. We had a sign like that size. I was kind of leaning toward no because of that, but
Well, remember we sold the ones here from this building.
yeah. The hostess.
This was Hostess building. They used to be a
Oh, okay.
Hostess. They had plastic ones on top. Took me a minute to sell them because the plastic ones don't sell as good as, you know, as metal or porcelain signs.
Yeah, this
Do you
one
know
was-
how old it is? Any idea?
I don't know how old it is. I know that, I mean, the 7-Eleven that was there was there for quite some time. I don't know exactly how long, but
Two-sided, right?
yeah, there's
You know, just like they have the sign right now, right there on the corner when they show the price of the gas, and right next to it is the same almost size, and it's two-sided, right, with LEDs inside. Keep in mind, this one does have that crack,
Right,
you know.
right.
So, what do you think?
I mean, I was thinking that you guys could sell this probably for $1,000 for this bigger one.
You still didn't answer my question. What are you thinking? What do you want to get out of it? I mean, just straight, you know.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Well, I was thinking I wanted to get 400 out of this one.
Okay. Yeah, I think 400, being that it's cracked like that, I think it's gonna be too much for me. I'm not gonna even make you an offer because you will not like my offer. You will not like it. I don't want to even throw it out. If it wasn't cracked like that, and if it wasn't peeling like it is here, I would probably be more interested and closer to your number. But the way it sits, I wouldn't offer you more than like $150. That's it. So if you want 400, we are way too far apart. I think
Yeah, I hear you.
Throw it on Facebook Marketplace. I'm not saying you're asking the wrong price, but at this condition, I don't think I can even get 300 out of it. Like 300 would be probably tops,
Really? Damn.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Alright.
So,
Well, I mean, I do have the smaller one as well. So I don't know if you were interested. That one's like pretty much mint condition, slightly smaller.
also plastic? Yeah.
Yeah, I believe so. It's like a thick plastic. Yeah.
I think I'm gonna walk away from these at the moment.
Okay.
I'm just being careful how am I spending my money. It's just this market right now is a little shaky. Overall, vintage market is shaky right now. So, I'm sorry, man.
Yeah, no worries, man.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks for bringing in, though. I appreciate it. Nothing like a drug, honey, right? Nothing like some catnip. Kevin, yes? No?
I'm trying to cut back, man.
What does this shit have that they like it so much? Kevin, explain it to me.
It doesn't have ingredients on the.
I just want to
jar
fly.
Fly high like an eagle.
It's got 70% joy, 30% catnip.
Oh, big stretch.
Hey, I got two things to say. Like?
And subscribe. You guys are right here. I watch you guys on YouTube.
Yeah, smile.
Yeah, because I called earlier. They said you dealt with these before. I know they're all worth different kinds of money, depending on which ones they are.
Yeah, it could be very tricky with these. Some of them will go for good money, some of them,
Yeah, I've been looking it up. It just takes a long time to sell them individually.
they're all different, or there's some...
Oh, they're all the
Similar.
same. They're all the same brand, but they're all different ones. Like some of them go for the Tony Hawk ones. Honestly, go for the most money, but like they're all the same brand. Like this is like the original one, like the first editions. You could try the yellow one and stuff. And like here's like another.
I see them all over the place.
Yeah, I know.
And I guess it's all about the condition too, how are the cards and things like that. So, I mean, what do you think? What do you want to get out of these? Just before we start going deep into this, so I get a feeling.
Before it was like 500 for all of them, but
I do got a couple zero turns. So I don't see any problem with this.
That one I looked up, yeah, that one was a little bit up there.
yeah, and like this is an original too. That's like the original packaging. These ones I know are worth the money. The Tony Hawk ones I'm showing you. Those are worth. This one is one of my favorite ones. These are worth. This one's worth a nice amount.
So I see them listed between like 40 and 60 bucks.
Yeah.
Let's see if anything actually sold. So there's two listed right now of these. Somebody's asking 70 and 100.
Yeah.
How many we got in packages that are still
Honestly, I
sealed?
didn't. This one's not sealed. Honestly, I don't know. I didn't count
Okay,
them.
1, 2, 3, 4. That's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Another 5. That's 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 15.
This one's not enough.
So we got 15. We got 17 sealed, and here's some loose one, miscellaneous. Important stuff would be when people are collecting these, obviously.
Yeah, that's
How
why-
good is the card, right?
Yeah.
How good is the plastic? Did it yellow like this one, or is it clear? You know how these guys are.
Yeah,
So
these ones, like the yellow ones, you could tell those are like the more original ones. Like this one's actually really good. This is a
right,
original,
but that's
yeah.
what I'm saying. That's
No, yeah.
original. That's original. And
They're
look
all
at the
original,
difference.
but- Yeah, no, I know.
So I gotta take that into consideration when I sell this stuff. That people will be willing to pay top dollar if
Yeah.
it's a nice mint, card. And if it's a little bit beat up like this,
Yeah.
it's gonna go for a little bit less. I think 500 will be a little bit too much for me.
Well, what are you thinking?
Because on average that comes out to almost roughly like 30 bucks a unit.
Okay.
And I seen them, some of them listed for 24, 25. So some of them will go for nice money, but some of them I'll barely get my money back, so.
What are you thinking then?
Man, I would be like half of that. Like 250.
What about 300?
I mean, I'll do 300 but for everything. Including these.
How about 320 for everything?
No, I don't want to.
So
That
300
would
for
be
everything? Then,
for everything, yeah. That would be
why?
top of my market. I don't want to go any higher, really.
All right, I'll do it then.
I'm gonna be honest. I never sold these.
Yeah.
I don't know how well they're gonna do. I'm kind of taking your word and I'm seeing what kind of is selling. A lot of it is listed. Some of them are selling. Some of them are not. So it's a little gamble. Christmas is coming.
Yeah.
Maybe they'll move good for me, but
Just for me, it's a lot of work to just sell all at, like, people want them individual and it's a lot of stuff. But
So if you're cool with 300, I'll do 300.
all right, I'll do 300.
You want to do that?
Yeah, you
Okay.
want this? Oh.
And is this anything or?
Oh, this is just ramps. I was gonna see if you wanted to buy these, but it's not complete at all. I was just thinking. I don't
Yeah,
have
if
other-
it's something that it's not complete.
Yeah, I was just bringing it in just to see. But
Okay, all right, cool. So let me have your ID. I'll write you up
All right,
for this, and
this is my dad. He's gonna do that idea.
no problem.
Are you interested in this too? I didn't show you this.
Vintage
It's a
games.
watch from Disneyland.
And Mickey,
Yeah.
If
not, I'll keep it.
I think I'm gonna say no at the moment. I
Okay.
believe I have one or two listed right now on eBay.
Okay.
So I think I'm gonna say no on this.
All right, that's fine. I just thought I'd ask.
Cool piece though, definitely vintage.
Thank you. Thank you.
That's about the only.
All right, 1, 2, 300. Okay. Thank you very much, guys.
All right, thank you.
Appreciate you. Yep.
All right, have a
What's
good one.
what do you deal with? What really sells pretty much?
So we always do very well with retro gaming stuff,
Okay.
like Nintendo 64, NES, systems or games themselves.
I have a 64, just no cords. I couldn't
So
find the cords.
even if you have just the system, we do have cords to test it. We can always order cords for it as well too. That's
should've
the
brought
most
that.
popular system.
I should've
Every
brought
time
it.
we get one, it sells right away.
Okay.
A lot of musical instruments, lots of knives. We sell a lot of knives, from hunting to vintage to military knives, all kinds of knives. Always good with power tools, but cordless, not corded. All these guys want, yeah. So vintage and antique stuff right now, it's a little bit questionable,
Yeah, 'cause I got a lot of
Depends
the-
really what it is. Because the market is really soft right now on antiques and vintage stuff. That's why, like, even this, I don't know how well I'm going to do on this, because people are a little bit tight with the money right now. They're not spending on toys. They're spending on need. If the guy needs a drill, he'll buy a drill because it brings him money, right? He's got to go to work. Does he need this desperately? Probably not. So, a little tricky. So, but, you kind of see throughout the shop where we buy a little bit of everything, but like I'm saying, I'm a little picky what I'm choosing to spend money on, so.
Maybe I'll come back with that N64 at some point, because I just didn't have cords.
Yeah, so, okay.
All right,
Sounds
appreciate
good.
you.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Have a good one.
Want to quickly talk about this bag. Jake reached out through me via email a few days ago. Sorry I didn't respond earlier on this. You are interested in this vintage golf bag. This is made in USA, made by Burton, but it does have a logo of some golf club. It says Winston Golf Club on it. Overall good condition, except one zipper on one side doesn't work anymore. You can access this bag by going on this side, has no problem. It does come with 3 of these covers for your golf clubs. How much I'm asking? I'm asking $40 on it. Now the shipping will depend. The cost on shipping will depend where are you located. If it's going just state, next state over, probably $20. If I gotta ship this all the way to California, you're probably gonna be looking at like $40 shipping. So let me know, hit me up, send me another email if you're interested. overall pretty good condition bag for being 50, 60 years old. When I bought a lot of these glass displays from vintage slot machines from back in the day from Las Vegas. Here's one from Golden Nugget. Here's one from Flamingo. And these would be in front of an upper part in front of the slot machine, and the light would shine through it. These days they don't make them like this anymore, right? Because it's all electronic, it's all digital displays, like you're looking at a monitor. But here's one that I think it's really cool. This one is from Caesar Palace with their old logo on it, and it says multi-poker. But what's cool about them, if you would install this, like if it's against something black, you can barely see it. But if you install in a light box, look how it comes to life. This is so cool looking now. So if any of you guys are like poker fans, or you have, you know, a man cave room when you play poker, this would look really good. And they're not that expensive. I'm asking 10-15 bucks for them. It all depends where are you located. I can ship them out. Little risky because they're glass, but anyway, they're very cool. I especially like this one. What do you think, Ruby? You like that one? You like that one? Yeah? You helping, honey? You helping? Postcard time. 1161, 1162, 1163, 1164, 1165, 1166, 1167, 1168, 1169, 1170, 1171, 1172, and 1173. Guys, thank you so much for sending this in, and I'll catch you on the next one. Cheers.